Hello everybody and welcome to Metro 2033. Alright, I've wanted to replay this game, actually this entire series, for a while now. I've only played it once, I think about 2 or 3 years ago, maybe even more, not really sure. And I remember having fun, so I thought, why not? I'm doing 2 other basically first-person shooters, so one more couldn't hurt. So yeah, here we are. For the people who might not know what this game is about, quick summary I guess. Post-apocalyptic survival shooter in well, the metro of Moscow. So yeah, there is a cinematic intro of sorts, although I think you only get it if you install for the first time or something like that. I'm not sure. I know I've only got it once, I think, and from then on, nothing. But it should be able to replay that cinematic at the main menu. So I'm gonna go there by pressing any key. We're gonna take a look at the settings. They're not that many, so it's gonna be over quickly. And then basically I have to wait for, I don't know, 1 or 2 minutes, give or take. And then we will get the cinematic intro. And that should give you maybe a little bit better information, I guess, about the game and the setting. So yeah, here we go. Alright, I think this, I guess, what would you call it, segue? I'm not sure if that's the correct term, of how the entrance to this room is, with the signs and stuff like that. I think this was added in the Redux version of the game, so not sure if the original has it. I've only played the Redux. Alright, chapters. I think I'm gonna go basically one chapter, one episode, except maybe at the beginning, because I think they were like shorter. And I think I can fit maybe 2 of them in one episode. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, options. Sound-wise, it's a little difficult to get it right. I'm hoping this is gonna be enough. Might have to change it, I'm not sure. Sometimes the voices, I guess, are very loud, other times very low, so yeah, it's a little weird. Alright, game options. I have everything. I'm hoping the way I want it. I remember playing without crosshairs, but I did play on a different difficulty, which I'm gonna talk about when we start. Controls. I put C on crouch. That's about it. Weapons. I think I just changed these, so I have them all on my mouse. And inventory. I think this is the only one I changed. And this should be at 4. Okay, this should be, I think there's like 20 lines here. This should be at 15. Wait, is that 14 or 15? Whatever. I'm gonna change it maybe after the intro video. So I'm just gonna wait here. And like I said, there's gonna be maybe 1 or 2 minutes, give or take. And yeah, after the cinematic, we will go to a new game. So see you guys in, I guess, a second or two.
I was born in Moscow, but I remember nothing of that time. I was just an infant when the old world was destroyed in the flames of nuclear fire. I, along with 40,000 others, were saved by retreating to the metro stations deep under the city. Now, 20 years have passed, and going up into the embrace of an endless winter was left to a few brave souls. The metro was our home, and our fortress against the nightmarish mutants who roamed the tunnels. Still, we never gave up hope that we would return to the surface. But one day, a new threat appeared, and we found ourselves in a war to determine the very existence of our species.
Alright, there we go. Cinematic intro. Got some more backstory, I guess. So let's see what we can do for this first episode. Oh yeah, a little bit of warning. While I was testing like the first chapters in this game to get the sound just about right, because that's kind of the most annoying thing to do. The game crashed a couple of times, so I'm not sure. I'm gonna give you a warning. If you see a cut anywhere from this point onward, it might mean a crash. If not, I'm lucky. Alright, let's get into it. And here we go. We have choose your playstyle, survival or Spartan. Spartan is basically you grab a gun and you go guns a-blazing, I guess, and just shoot everything. Survival, I guess you kind of play a little more tactically, you know, we use stealth and stuff like that. I'm gonna go for the survival, because it says here with ammo and filters in short supply, although I've never run out of them. So, I don't know. Alright. So, survival. And here we get to the big question. What difficulty should you play at? Well, as I've only played this game once, and I've only played it on Ranger, if you're new to first-person shooters and new to this game actually, I would recommend to play on normal. Because Ranger, you can read over here, the HUD and UI are limited. So you are gonna spend most of your time just clicking on everything to see if you can actually interact with it. So yeah, that's kind of annoying for the first playthrough if you don't know what to look for. So that's one of the reasons I'm gonna play this playthrough on normal. So basically to show you guys kind of where to find things, because it's gonna be easier. Although, if you want to have more fun, I recommend Ranger. Play on Ranger. You'll definitely have more fun, be more immersed in the atmosphere, in the story and stuff like that, better than normal. I do not recommend any of the hardcore unless you're on your like third playthrough or something like that and you know where every monster is gonna pop up from and you're basically headshotting everything. So yeah, for this I'm going on normal. So let's play. And with this here, I'm looking at OBS. And I'm not sure. Kinda want to leave it at default. I'm not sure how darker YouTube is gonna make it, so... You know what, I'm gonna leave it at default. If you guys want me to bump this up a little bit, I'll do it. If not, I'll leave it like this. Alright, let's jump in and hopefully everything goes according to plan, I guess, or smoothly.
The tunnel grew colder. Miller and I were close to the surface now. Soon, we would climb up into the howling wind to fight our way through whatever nightmares were waiting there. My long journey was nearly at the end. But would I have the courage, the will to see it through?
Alright, Prologue, which is starting us at the end, I guess.
Hey, Artyom. When you left your home station, did you ever think we'll end up in a place like this? Not knowing whether we were about to save our world or send it straight to hell.
Gotcha!
What? We'll have to get through the military outpost to reach the surface, Artyom. Тихо. Something's moving in the next room. Open the gate, I'll cover.
Alright, first things first, if you see spider webs, burn them with your lighter. Because otherwise, look at that. You are slowed down by them, so get rid of them.
Open the door, I'll cover you.
Yeah, in a second. And here's a good thing to show you on Ranger. You do not get that hand or the E to be able to interact with this, so you'll basically be clicking on everything. Alright, not sure if this does anything. I guess not. Also, want to check something real fast. Come on. Sound. Think we're okay. And controls, mouse. Alright. Not sure why, but I think these sometimes change back to default. And video, I don't think I showed this, but I'm basically on max settings. VSync on. It's a little less stressful on my GPU. That's good. And that's about it. Alright, let's see what else we can do around here. We have some collectibles, that over there. And a few more things we can interact here with. That's the way we have to go. This is gonna close this. I don't think I've ever tried it. These are not interactable. That is a collectible that you can get. Each chapter has their own collectibles, and you can tell if you got them all or not. This one only has one. And I'll show you once we get to the next chapter. You can basically find them here. Diary. Okay, nice. Now we can interact with this. Okay, maybe you can actually see something from this angle. It's too bright to look at it directly. And I think this here we can interact with it somehow. Okay, just small things. Alright guys, let's move on.
Shit is always breaking down in here. Use the auxiliary hand system to open the gate.
And yeah, if you click on this, just gonna grab this wheel. But like it said over there, hold E to interact. So if I just press it, it does that. On Ranger, it doesn't tell you anything. So you kind of have to figure it out on your own. And if I remember correctly, there are a few situations in which you have to press repeatedly or hold. And since it doesn't tell you, if you're playing this on your first playthrough, it's gonna be annoying. You might actually fail.
Artyom, check those crates for ammo and medpacks.
Okay, we can use these types of things to turn on lights. Or turn them off. Also, I like this. Come on. Oh, I have to hold it. You have a little watch. I think the green lines represent your oxygen, if I'm not mistaken. And that little blue light basically tells you if you're seen, or if you're in a dark place or not. Okay.
Artyom, check those crates for ammo and medpacks.
Yeah, in a second. I want to check this room as well. I think there's something here. We can grab, yeah, this. Also, spiders to burn. And you can turn this off, but I don't want to. Come on.
Ready, Artyom? Follow me.
Okay, this is your recharger for your battery and stuff, for your light, and I really like it. A lot of games should do more stuff like this. Alright.
Okay, up we go. Seems like nobody's home. Before we leave the surface, put your gas mask on. Without it, you can get the goldfish outside as well.
We're almost there. This is the Prologue performance hall. It's really close to the tower.
Alright, and be sure to check everywhere. I think there were... I think behind that.
Here they come.
Okay, nice. Hold on.
That's supposed to go. Ready? Pull! Anuka! Anuka! Let's move out. And here it is, Artyom. Our goal.
Come in, Ullman. Come in. Over. You're coming through loud and clear. Over. We're at the tower. I repeat, we're at the tower. Did the group move out? Over. That's affirmative. We've made contact. They should be in the vicinity of the tower now. Over. Roger, we'll contact you again when we're at the top of the tower. Get a fix on our location then. Over.
Good to be here.
Alright, I absolutely love the atmosphere in this game. And for an old game as this, it's held up pretty well.
Glad to see you, Colonel. Did you hear that? Listen. What the hell is it? Form a circle!
Stay calm. Watch your backs, boys. Okay. Looks it's gonna be tougher than the library. On my mark. Shit, wait, fire at will! Hold the line!
Demons!
Life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20, and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade.
Alright, so yeah, we are taken back now. Yes, 8 days. And, well, there are a few things in this game that are not really told to you, I guess. One of them being the, I guess, morale system. If you help people or if you talk to them and stuff like that, it can be like good points. And if you do bad things, don't really know any, I guess. I don't know. I'll show you once we get into this next chapter. So yeah, just giving you a heads up.
Artyom! Awake at last, I see. Hunter's on his way in. He should have news from the other stations. Come on.
Alright, and here we are in the game. And we can interact with a lot of things, especially lights. Our guitar. This thing over here. It doesn't really do anything from what I can see. And I guess that's one of the books this game is based on. Don't I have the other two? I'm not sure if there are more. I know there are like 3 books at least. I have not read them. Maybe one day. But for now, I'm gonna have to, I guess, quench my thirst for adventure. I don't know, with just the games. Alright, let's get moving and interact with a few people.
Let's go, Artyom.
Oh yeah, checking again. Sound. Okay, looks good.
Peace, disease. I've been through worse, and I'm not giving up. What's your plan for the dark? Hello, Artyom. Hand them all down and shoot.
The station can't survive much longer if these attacks don't stop. We must do something.
What more can we do?
The Dark Ones will kill us all.
If you say so.
We'll see what Hunter says.
Alright, that guy up there, listen to him until he finishes talking to you, and you will see a flash.
Sergei, have you seen my
Hello,
Sergei?
Artyom. Another patrol was attacked last night. The hospital's full.
The situation's under control.
Many want to leave the station.
What about Alexei?
And there we go. When the screen flashes like that, that is a good moral point, I guess. And that woman down there has one, and I'm not sure which one of the 2 people in line. It might be the guy, because I think I get it after we talk to him, but I think we have to talk to both of them. Anyway, I'll just show you.
I don't know what to
Mommy,
do.
do we need to
Let's
wait
go, Artyom.
long?
This was the 3rd time. I'm too afraid to sleep.
No visitors.
Peter!
Somebody could, кто-нибудь,
Oh, that's you.
do you know any information? Come on, Alex.
How many casualties last night? Has anyone hurt?
Alright,
Who knows?
We just have to hope. Sergei, have you seen my Sergei? Leave me alone.
Relax. Everything will be fine.
alright, that's one.
My brother
The
is in the
situation's under
hospital.
control.
Doctor hasn't said anything.
What about Alexei? He was at the outpost.
Go on, Artyom. Leave him alone. He's
And this guy has one as well.
Alexei was in the battle. Has anyone seen him? People want to see their relatives.
And now there are 2 more. One is where the doctor is sitting in the corner. You'll have to go through these, not sure what they're called, those panels. And another one is when we interact with the guy they said it's called Hunter. He's gonna give you a postcard, grab it while he's handing it to you. I'm not sure if it makes a difference or not, but I know you get a different animation, I think.
How are the wounded?
Not much improvement. 2 died this morning.
The Dark
when
Ones
will
do
this
not
ever
kill
end?
outright.
I can't take it anymore.
They damage a victim's mind. Sooner or later, this leads to death. Wait.
Alright, let's grab the journal. Oh yeah. As you can see, in the, I guess, chapter named Hunter, only 1 not collected. And there we go. Also, this one had 2 pages, right? So here we go, we can read this one as well if you want to. I'm not sure if I showed you the 2nd page. Alright. moving on.
What the hell? Who could that be?
It's Hunter.
Mutants don't knock first. Open the damn gate. Welcome to Exhibition, Hunter.
Thanks. Now closer, kid.
It's been a long time, Hunter.
Good to see you, Alex. Hello, Artyom.
So, Hunter, what's happening in the outside world these days?
Not much. Most of what I hear is about the exhibition and the undead infesting your tunnels. Artyom, I met a trader selling old postcards of New York City. I thought of your wall.
These are not the usual mutant creatures. This is something else.
What the hell?
Something much worse.
Dark ones. Well, whatever in hell they are, my order has a motto. If it's hostile, you kill it.
Intruder alarm in the main vent shaft. They're coming in from above.
Shit. Just what we needed.
There are wounded here just behind the wall.
Kirill, take your group to the tunnels.
Alex,
Hunter,
we must stay here and defend the hall.
all right, Artyom, quickly, get a weapon. Damn, they never come this far into this station.
It's the hospital. They smell the blood.
Artyom, are you all right?
Of course. He's a dead-eye shot, this one. No dark ones here. Just the usual tunnel trash.
Even when you don't see them, the dark ones are there. Fear. That's their weapon. That's what made the Nosalises run through the tunnels like rats. The dark ones are not simple mutants. They're Homo Novus, the next step in evolution. You've heard about survival of the fittest? Guess what? We lost.
What's happened to you, Alex? You can go like lambs to the slaughter. I'll hang on to whatever life I got with teeth and claws. And I'll take more than a few of your Homo Novus with me to hell.
You think you're some old movie cowboy? Have a look, Hunter. 10 soldiers, trained in combat. Their bodies broken, their minds gone.
The Dark Ones! They destroyed the outer guard post!
The devil knows what's happening out there, beyond your perimeter. I must go recon the situation. Listen carefully, Artyom. If I'm not back here by morning, You must get to police station and find a man named Miller. Tell him what's happened to me, and what's stirring in the northern tunnels. Show this to Miller, so he knows I've sent you. I trust everything to you, Artyom. Don't let me down. If we are to survive, this threat must be eliminated, no matter the cost. Eliminated. Understand?
Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards. I signed on for the ride.
Alright, everybody. I think I'm gonna end this one here, as I am gonna start from the chapter list next time, so we're gonna get this message again. Or at least I think we're gonna get it. No, we should get it. And, well, I guess welcome to the Metro, and that's about it. Alright guys, thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to do some of that YouTube stuff, you know, like, comment, subscribe, maybe even share. Also check out my Rumble channel, and until next time, take care.